If you have ever straightened your hair, used relaxers, used any hair straightening product whatsoever, this is a very serious topic that we're covering today, and it's headlining, okay? So stay tuned and we'll get right into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ngozi. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Click on that little notification bell so you never miss an upload. On this channel, we talk about love, marriage, dating, parenting, kids, babies, pregnancy, any real matter, any trending topic, we'll be talking about it on this channel. And today we are talking about hair straightening products. Now, 13 days ago to be exact, I saw this headline as I was scrolling through YouTube, and it was covered by GMA. I'm going to let you watch the clip and then we'll talk about it.
Michael, good morning. A federal lawsuit citing a study researchers say is the first of its kind to find association between the use of these hair straightening products and uterine cancer, with previous studies finding similar products associated with a higher risk of breast and ovarian cancers. The attorneys say these companies put profits over people.
This morning, major beauty brands being blamed, accused of selling hair relaxers that caused cancer and other health problems. A federal lawsuit listing L'Oreal USA and other companies as defendants. Court documents with dozens of plaintiffs, predominantly black women, pointing to a study published in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute last October, suggesting a link with hair straightening products like perms and relaxers and increased risk of uterine cancer in women who use them, like Rhonda Terrell.
That was my Christmas gift, to tell me that he was sorry that I do have cancer and it's rare and it's aggressive and that I need to have chemotherapy.
She says she's one of those women who for years regularly relaxed her hair.
You guys, this is really serious. Did you hear that? Hair straightening products, major brands. I saw two brands in there that I have used for a good portion of my, adult life. I stopped using hair relaxers about 15 years ago when I did mention, and a video should pop up in the top right-hand corner of your screen. I spoke about the fact that I literally lost all my hair into a bathtub, rinsing off this hair product to straighten my hair. And I was also really stressed out during that period as a young person in this country. Now, this is really scary. And I remember in that video, I got a comment from, a viewer who had said that this is also actually linked to fibroids as well. Hair straightening products are linked to fibroids. And it got me thinking, because it is said that black women are more likely to get these fibroids. And this cancer that we're speaking about is predominant in women of color. So this is really serious. I've seen two products there that I use, especially the one for kids. When it was so hard for me to take care of my daughter's hair, I decided to sort of soften their hair, the texturizers. I thought that's a little bit less harsh than hair relaxers. And eventually, over 10 years ago, I turned both my daughters to natural hair, and they've been natural ever since. I've been natural for over 15 years. That being said, you have to remember that changing your lifestyle or stopping using a product is like, moving the Titanic away from an iceberg, right? So you turn the wheel, but it takes a while for the rest of the body to follow. So this is really serious. I'm healthy so far. I'm okay. But this has worried me because I used hair relaxers. I depended on hair relaxers. And if you're watching and this is something that you are using, the facts are there. I mean, listen to this.
According to the study, those who use relaxers 4 or more times a year were more than twice as likely to develop uterine cancer compared to those who didn't use the products. Researchers didn't identify a particular ingredient in the trial. They also state more research is needed. And though the cancer is rare, black women have been found to develop it at a higher rate than women of other races.
The relaxer manufacturers didn't care that this 55-year-old black woman in Alabama may never get to see her grandchildren graduate from high school.
Attorneys Benjamin Crump and Deandra DeBross Zimmerman filing suit for, quote, generations of women marketed and coerced to believe that using chemicals to straighten their hair equates to beauty, alleging that these chemicals are responsible for the tragic number of users' reproductive cancer.
And L'Oreal says they, quote, believe the recent lawsuits filed against us have no legal merit. L'Oreal upholds the highest standards of safety for all its products. Our products are subject to a rigorous scientific evaluation of their safety by experts. The other manufacturers of hair relaxers named in this suit either would not comment or didn't immediately get back to us.
This is really disturbing. They did make a point to say that in the lawsuit, there were some women who sort of are suggesting that they were coerced to straighten their hair. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you decided to go to the shop, you decided to pick up, these hair straightening products, and you decide to straighten your hair. I can't blame a company for my choice to pick the product and use it, or feel that I needed to, or feel that the way I looked wasn't good enough, and so I went on to straighten my hair. Do you understand? However, they have a responsibility to make sure that the products that they sell are safe. That's where I would hold them accountable 100%. Not for making me do anything, but for what they put in the product that I bought, trusting that the company was, using chemicals that were safe. This is very serious. 2 times as likely to get this sort of very aggressive cancer. This is no joke. And a lot of people have been hurt by this already. And I am thankful I don't use those products anymore. You can use hot combs to straighten your hair. You can straighten your hair using threading. You can also use gels, organic gels, really good organic gels, coconut gels, olive oil gels. And you can, sort of gel your hair down and put in some hair pieces. There are so many ways for women to look absolutely beautiful with the natural hair that they already have, without having to jeopardize their hair, without having to jeopardize their health. This kind of damage to health is ferocious. It's vicious. It's permanent. You understand? If you are still using these products on yourself, let alone your kids, please stop. Please stop. The mere fact that it's out there, that this is actually, impacting women this way, and lawsuits have been filed. L'Oreal obviously has come forward and said, no, we've been tested, we've been tried. But the other companies, they're quiet. Women. This is really bad. Listen, there are so many ways to take care of yourself and look beautiful. I just wash my hair. I've got natural hair. I put it into 5, 6, or 7 plaits, and then I put on any wig piece that I want, and I'm fine with that. During the summer, I throw my hair up in a bun or do whatever I want to it, completely avoiding any chemicals, that go and seep into your scalp and then into your body, and it's absorbed, and they are killing us, you guys. They're killing us, They're making profits and putting profits first over the health of human beings. This wouldn't be the first time I've ever heard such a thing. Companies tend to prioritize money first, and then people last, So please take care of yourselves and stop trusting what you think you see, on a counter shelf in a store. I've always said, you look at something on a counter and it says these are the ingredients. Why do I have to believe that? Why do I have to believe that? Just because they said? People are illegal. People do illegal things. Companies do illegal things. The love of money is the root of anything evil. And that's the fact. Once you prioritize money over a human being, evil is going to be born, right? Now, I never believe what I see on, a printed sticker on a product. Why do I have to believe what's put on there? Why? Why is it true? You know why? We believe that the government, surely for that product to be sitting on a shelf, they've passed through rigorous tests and so on. And so, surely there's no way there's something harmful in there. They've gone through the checks, it's safe. And then years later, you hear a news headline like this where tons and tons of women have now started filing lawsuits, and there's so many people with uterine cancers and fibroids and you name it. Even if these women go on to file these lawsuits and win and things like that, at the end of the day, their health is completely compromised. What are you going to do? I mean, yes, it's brought awareness. I now know about it. Some of you watching this channel now know about this. Please stop using these products. I beg you, stop using these things. This is tricky. All this is allegedly, right? Everything these days is allegedly. I can't say that this is true. I can't say that it's not true, but you know, these cases have been filed. But the point is, you file and you sue, but look at that grandmother, you know, what's she going to do? Listen, take care of yourself, look out, and I always say, stick to something natural. Try the natural way. It always works. It always works. You're safer, a lot safer than someone who goes towards chemical products. Just remember, in your pursuit to look beautiful, stunning, your health comes first. It always comes first. Be careful. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. And before then, have a good morning, a good night, a good evening, wherever you are in the world. Take care. Bye.